Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Every day, dungeons are forced to euthanize adventurers because the cost to provide urgent or ongoing clerical health care is too high. A stray adventurer may be brought in with a broken leg, or a halfling is surrendered because it swallowed something and requires surgery that the family cannot afford. Your donation of just a few copper pieces a day can make a difference in our podcast's life and keep us making content for you. Please, check out our Patreon site at patreon.com/cppn to help us, even if it's just $1 a month. Every copper helps. Your support for the CPPN is greatly appreciated.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Hey, it's a good thing the other night didn't call his mount too.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead now,
He's
so he
dead
can't.
now. I don't have much time to do talking.
That is very true.
I'm sure there was a certain amount of death rattle.
I broke his jaw before actual siege.
So Riona, you're
Right.
back to the top of the order. What would you like to do?
Oh, well, you know.
Yes, please heard it.
I'd like to talk to you about your Lord and personal Savior. I think you're making some bad choices. Have you thought about the fire cults?
Oh. She made herself choke up a bit when she mentioned the alma mater.
And apparently it threw her.
12 will not hit. She swings and just barely misses.
Choking on the fire cult words, just kind of like...
Fire cults! Because you just choke up on the ladle.
And the sphincter.
All of a sudden you feel that egg in your pocket warming up.
Oh.
Go to sleep, little thing. Is that a warm egg in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Does that count as witty aphorism?
Yes,
it does.
it does.
It's a witty aphorism for inspiration.
It does.
So, Talon, what are you going to do?
I am going to attack the person that's right in front of me.
The only problem is, do I have to step back so I don't have to take a disadvantage?
What do you mean?
Because they're
Just
right
bow.
there. I'm with the bow.
Basically, you're at a really bad disadvantage for your bow at point blank range.
Do you have a...
Yeah, I do. I have...
Drop your
I-
bow and pull your sword.
I'm going to drop my bow and pull my sword.
Okay.
So, well, I have two short swords, but I only get one attack though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do one short sword then. Okay, so that'll be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so when my target with Hunter's Mark dies, I can transfer it to another person. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm transferring it to him.
To this
The
guy?
knight.
Okay.
So,
So
Yeah.
if you need to track him.
because I attacked him
Okay.
the second time, so if I can get this guy dead, then I can. All right, so 8 points of damage
8 points of damage
in
in the face. Okay, you stick him with your sword. He's got this big gash across his chest, and he's just like, bring it. I mean, bring
Me too,
it.
Because I can out crazy his crazy.
Yeah.
Wrath is my violence is my answer, and I will bring terrible wrath.
And he gives you the piratey because he's a Reaper after all.
and I go. "Ah!"
They're having this whole moment here.
The rest of us are like...
What would you like to do while they're having this swashbuckling swash off?
Wash off.
Or would that be a
Step
swish
out.
swash?
No, it'd be a buckle.
If you do that, would give him an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. It will be better than doing it while I'm casting the spell.
Okay, well, that's a good plan. Okay, he's only willing at one hit.
And
Will
he
it
misses.
10 hit you?
No.
It's because he's busy going, "Arr!"
Yeah, because we're having our crazy,
Yarr.
our battle of the crazy.
So here's what I want to do. I'm going to Witch Bolt him.
Okay. Ooh. Today's not the day for the Witch Bolt.
And I'm going to Quicken Witch Bolt him.
Okay. Ooh.
9 plus.
14.
14 will actually hit him.
Yay!
Okay, Chris.
At which point I'm like, yeah. For 8.
8 points. Okay, so he's got that slash, and now lightning's blasting into him. He's going, his arg changed tempo. As there's lightning sparks coming in the doorway here, you guys are seeing flashes
And you
like
smell
the lightning
burned hair.
storm.
Yes.
It's an ozone trade-off. Sister Solis,
I am going to hit the knight in front of me.
you do have advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. How many? Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people still left?
You have advantage.
This
Though.
guy gets combat advantage with this guy, and then those two are now going to be coming up.
Yeah.
Hit the knight. Well, actually, what I was thinking of doing was casting Bane.
Bane? Oh!
What does Bane do? Bane will give up to 3 targets. Up to 6.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the anti-8.
No, up to 3 targets for your choice that I can see within range. They must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever that target fails the saving throw, makes an tackle or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is a minute, because
a long time in combat.
Then the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number.
Well,
So,
you can see
you know
4
what?
of them.
I'm going to cast Bane on.
Everyone.
I'm
You
going
can see all 4 of
You
them.
can see all of them.
One,
He's in the
two.
doorway.
You can see
Okay.
them.
Well, I'm going to cast definitely on him.
Okay.
And
You
on
said
these
6.
2.
I
No,
said 3.
3.
Oh,
3. Oh, okay. So first we're going to go ahead and do, what's your DC?
It's 13 now. They have to make a dex. Not dex,
A
charisma. It's 13.
13. Okay, first guy.
Yeah.
Misses. Now for this
Waste a
guy,
spell.
Not necessarily.
Ah.
Does not make it.
especially since he's -1 charisma. Because he's a pirate and he goes, "Arr!" Then that one.
Definitely doesn't make it.
So both of them are -1d4.
No, 1d4. No, wait a minute. I should get to roll.
Well, then roll.
Actually, it's when each of them rolls.
It's
Rolls
each-
it's
1d4,
whenever
just like
they-
the
It's
last.
each time they do something.
Yeah.
As soon as they do
Yeah.
something, they have to roll a d4 and deduct it, so you don't have to roll right now.
Okay. I'll just make my life easier for the next round.
Oh, well then, let me pick it up. 4.
Yes!
-4 for each.
Okay. -1 for one and 4 for the other.
Fine.
At least until the next
That's all
round.
saving throws and...
Every d20, yes. I got you. Okay, Sister
And attack.
Salas. So are you good with where you're standing?
Yes, actually I am, because I keep the,
Okay.
The
Hugh, what would you like to do?
pack
Hugh?
tactics,
He's
whatever
in
it
the
is.
doorway, isn't he?
Advantage.
This guy, he's in the hallway with you guys now.
Okay, but I definitely can't get through the door behind him.
No, you can, but then you'd be risking attack of opportunity and
But you'd still get your
awkwardness.
rogue attack.
Yeah, I
sneak
can.
attack
I'll actually disengage from him. too,
Well,
I
if
want
you walk this way, you can shoot.
Or you could flank
Well,
him.
that's adjacent.
Yeah.
So he would want to shoot from here.
Or you could flank him.
I can flank him.
Or another thing you could also do is, if you'd like, is you could try to do a perception, but that's just
Where the beast is coming from.
yeah. There may be noise to perceive
Maybe
in
coming from here.
the adjacent. You can't. You guys are in this room.
I know. I'm just saying maybe he caused the fractures of the.
Okay, I mean,
It's
I was inclined to extinguish that torch next to Archibald,
Do it.
because then
This
once this
torch,
guy
you mean?
once
thought
once this guy is dead, I can sneak into the room. Maybe then.
That torch is already out.
No, it's
No.
the lantern over the
I
table
dimmed the
here.
lantern.
No, but that was the torch we put out when I broke through the door.
No, we didn't put this one out yet. The plan was to, but we never actually got to that
Oh.
point.
Yeah.
It got more killy than tactical lady.
Yeah, I'm extinguishing a light,
Okay.
and because I assume the wish bolt and all that is going to kill the slightly less intimidating soldier.
He is still on his feet. I mean, you could put him down with a good shot. I mean,
He hasn't
Just
taken
shoot
that
him.
much damage, right?
yeah, he's taken.
Shoot him. He's taking a bit of damage.
He's taken a bit of damage. He definitely looks bloodied.
He got
Alright.
8 from me, 11 from... Right? No.
No, 8 from Kriv.
Or,
8 for me, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
just
both did the same amount of damage.
I would hate to kill him right when the witch bolt was going to deal more damage, but
the thing is,
yeah.
his witch bolt, he's got a whole turn before he can just walk in and then nuke somebody else.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just
Because if you say shoot him, you know they act after you and they won't stab the ranger again.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Why
try to kill
not?
me as I'm trying to
I'm right in
sit
front of
lightning
him.
him to death.
I'm
if he's
saying if he kills him, he won't
Oh,
stab you on
okay.
his turn, Carrie.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm like...
I'm like, why are you wanting to be stabbed?
No.
Do you have
Alright.
tendencies we need to know of?
all right, I'm shooting the guy right in the way of the door.
Okay, go for it.
All right,
As it's funny, all the range dealers just backed up and let the ranger take
15.
over. 15 will hit.
all right. Since there is someone standing right next to him,
You have an adjacent friend, which means extra rogie damage.
10 plus
10?
3 is 13.
Your bolt goes out, sticks right into his guts. He grabs the bolt and goes, ah! So it was,
Jesus
Just to recap.
Yeah, he was.
He's not big on actual words, just vocalizations.
He's a reaver. The picture they show of the reavers is like all piratey.
He's an extra. He didn't get a speaking part
He's an
because then he
illiterate,
would have
yeah.
had
It,
to.
it reminds you of a weaker
Without
version of our
cannonball.
barbarian
Yeah.
friend. Okay. So, are you good with where you're standing? Now that he's dead, you can move. So.
But there's no. I
They
can't
still
sneak
do
into the room because it's
perceptive.
not dark.
But
Do you have
everyone's
a
pretty
rogue
occupied.
bonus sneak, or you
No.
could always hide around the doorway too?
I could always see if is there still time to do perceptive, like what the heck is going on.
No, that would have been
Yeah,
like
that would have been a roll.
that would have been a more concentrate on what's going on behind you rather than shooting the guy in front of you.
Okay, I'm not doing anything at this point. I'm fine where I am.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's good to know. Good to know. Okay, so that one's dead. It's Tark's turn.
You know, I don't think we've been hit yet.
No,
No.
except for the ranger taking some stabs to the guts.
I'm down 12 points!
Yeah.
I'm like,
This is just so.
I wasn't hit.
It was Kelly that was
Yeah, I'm
stabbed.
like, it's like, ironically enough, only the healer has been hurt.
Cleric, heal thyself.
All right, that one I
This
forgot.
is
about.
getting off my ass mover action.
Getting up your butt is half your movement
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and slash the knight in the face.
with combat advantage.
Yeah.
On this apparently super stable table. Because, guy tried to move it. Apparently this is fine dwarven craftsmanship on this table.
Oh, yeah.
So a 19.
19 will hit.
So what you're telling me is
Or
that when we
5.
loot the room, we should
Five?
take the table with
Yeah.
us.
Oddly enough, this knight, since he knows you're all there and he's surrounded, he's doing this like matrixy move. So when you hit him, he's kind of rolling with the blow.
What?
Yeah, it's amazing when he actually sees you guys coming what he can do.
He turned on his DR.
Yep.
What's
Alright.
this DR?
At least
Damage
a
Damage
5.
resistance.
Oh.
Or in this case, it's called Uncanny Dodge.
And it's
Well,
at least a 5.
We'll just have to
Whenever he can see the attack
Well,
coming,
maybe.
it's half damage.
get it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The other one, I didn't give him that option because you all kind of just dogpiled on his
Jumped
ass.
up.
He was
That
like,
a good choice.
I'm
then.
sending my soldiers here. What? I'm like totally seeing the anime of the. Okay, so you stabbing him? Are you good with where you're standing?
Can I jump on one of the other guys?
No.
Not particularly.
I'm gonna say I'm good there.
Okay. So you're all swashbuckler style with your rapier on the table. And
Well,
these
you
other
know-
pirates are creeping up behind you.
Well, you make an excellent target. Like, look, there's this orc
Yeah.
cavalry on the table.
I'm
and-
the tanks.
Yeah.
This is all to the good as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, this
Hit
is all.
her!
It's-
Not me.
Yeah.
Let's not hit the big red one again, because they might not even see you. I would prefer not to lose any more hit points.
So,
I don't want you to lose any more.
so this
time.
one's gonna come up here and he's gonna swing his shark tooth sword at you. I throw the pin cap.
Is
as
the
I'm-
height difference like an advantage or disadvantage?
No, not really. Since your leg, like, because you don't wear armor, right? Your beautiful barbarian legs are right there. We're just waiting to be chopped off
In the dim light.
in the dim light with the glistening sweats.
It's pale green color.
I'm
Well,
teal.
like when?
Will a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Well, that means
I
that was
wasn't.
very embarrassing.
You jumped.
No, he was just totally taken back by your sexy legs.
This one, however, is going to go behind the monk
Yeah, of course he is.
and going to go for that combat advantage.
He needs a 16.
The 14 will make it. What about the second one? Oh,
No.
No. Swings way over the dwarf's head, missing by a mile.
Thanks for that +2 to my armor.
I figure if anybody needs it.
Yes, man. It was me.
And then let me look something scarily up in the back of
Like
the
I got
book
me a bonus
here.
action. I'm going to use it.
Does Archibald have time to do perception stuff?
Archibald?
Yeah,
He's just saying
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You can perceive what's going on in the room.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I was just curious whether you could figure out what the heck.
Oh, he'd have to be in the hallway for that.
Oh well.
he gets to move on his turn.
I think he's hanging out. where he
I'll put
is.
this mini because it's all scary.
Thanks.
Ooh.
20.
Uh-oh.
5, 10, 15, 20. By the way, you hear this really familiar sound. At first, you're like, I know this sound.
Is that Croco?
I know this sound. You turn around and I'll give you because it's that close and it's not stealthing. It's coming down all running all
It's a big
scaly.
It's a crocodile.
And
or
there's
an alligator.
claws on stone and belly scraping. And
It's
you're like,
a crocodile.
hey, look,
Where's
it's
Sobek?
it's so no, Beck. And you turn around and there's this crocodile that's got this red and green patchy pattern on its face that is definitely not Sobek.
Okay.
Can it fit through the door?
No.
No,
Can we call
but it's
someone?
literally taking up the whole hallway.
Yeah.
It's probably better to come
As
inside.
it's
inside.
Come inside. It's fun inside. Sorry.
Yeah, you
Can't
might
remember
want
what
to
that's from.
run.
and it just coming really fast. It dashed, you
Can
know.
we call Sobek up here?
No.
Rigel did that, right? You
I could
Right,
try to
actually,
do
right.
it.
He
You
did
can
tell
only do
right.
it at touch.
But I'm
Sobek-
sure we could just like whistle
No,
to him or
didn't
something.
she tell
We have
the last time to start heading it towards us?
They had Sobek in the water.
Yeah.
He was
Oh
on
no,
the
we sent a
stairs,
message
though.
to him when we were fighting the trolls.
We're
Yeah, he was-
super
he never
long
showed
way
up.
from
Yeah.
Sobek.
Yeah.
He probably
Besides,
got
if you
bored
had
and-
Sobek, I'd have to add more stuff. So we're good
Yeah.
without that.
Maybe
Yeah.
like a crocodile battle. Then.
That would have been pretty cool.
Hey, all I know is crocodiles can burn.
That is true.
We're gonna make
And
oil.
which one is he gonna attack? I don't know. It's probably gonna be the
I thought you said he dashed, but he's still
He
not
can't
even
get
around the.
him.
Oh.
Not the
So not the
crocodile.
crocodile.
Actually, let me check. I don't think the crocodile's got reach.
I don't think he does.
Even so, he dashed.
He's
Yep.
got that crazy
Yeah.
like
Yep. No special multi attacks or nothing like
bite
that.
twirl thing.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe the
this
water
one
weird.
doesn't. That was a dire crocodile. This is
No, the water weird.
So he's just a baby.
Thank you.
well, still a large size crocodile. Cool.
He's an ass crocodile?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, so this
I don't
one's
want him to bite my ass.
this one, he's gonna go after the barbarian on the table because
It's a barbarian
Well,
on a
I-
table.
It's a barbarian.
Because the barbarian's pretty damn scary.
I'm gonna roll a die. Just gonna be that way. Okay, yeah. Barbarian on the table's all intimidating and shit, so that gets precedent. So, especially since the poor guy's surrounded. Ooh, will a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Does the Bane
For
have
half
that?
damage.
Oh no, he's the one who stayed versus the Bane. Those two guys had Bane.
Okay.
So it's going to be 6 points of piercing damage,
So it's gonna be 3.
and then comes the backswing.
That's right.
And
They
missed
have to
terribly.
do -4, negative D4.
The other
Negative
two.
1 and negative 4. Yeah.
So when they attacked me,
They missed
that
even
10
further.
and
Yeah,
14 would
yeah.
have really missed. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That was by a mile.
Yes.
Her guy cloud their
They're
mind.
like, what's
Thanks,
on?
Sister Solis. This is why I converted to Paylor.
Because he not only
Taylor's
buffs
got
your,
to Rebecca.
not only does he buff your AC, he weakens their sword arm.
Yeah. So
Okay, so the second swing misses completely.
They pale in the light of Pelor.
Thank
Ho,
you.
ho, 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 ho.
That's true.
So, top of the order, Riona.
Right.
You feel even more invigorated about how Sister Solace has aided you. That's Sister Solace.
I'm just
You're
putting her
so
in
buddies.
She has given us AIDS.
So if I move here, I'm still adjacent
You are still
to them,
adjacent to both of them. Yep.
but I'm no longer between them. That's not my kind of sandwich.
No longer on the sandwich.
Oh, right. I'm not
Oh.
flanking them doing that.
Okay. Which one are you attacking, by the way?
This one.
That one?
12 does not hit.
No.
12 does not hit. You swing your spoon as you step back, and you just barely miss him.
Yeah, but the beauty is he can't flank you because there's a bed in the way.
That's right.
Yeah, that is true. And jumping under the covers is never a good thing in combat.
No, not usually.
But if Archibald decides to betray you, you're
Archibald will go up and bite him.
Everybody's turn is before the crocodile, right?
Yeah.
You seem to think that.
I seem to think that. So, because if I run into the room, everyone else can run into the room too.
And
Right?
there'd just be this giant crocodile
Right,
eye
you can
staring
finish
at
yourself.
you.
Then I'm fine with that.
But
But
she's
before you
asking
go-
because she doesn't want to abandon that.
Exactly.
I'm going to say to the knight, so have you considered converting to Paylor?
First she says fire cult, now Paylor? Was that the fire cult she meant?
Oh, we're going to kill this one.
I'm going to come in and I am going to come right here
Oh.
and I am going to stab at him
Okay.
with my sword.
From the outlands I come forth and stab at thee.
Yep.
Even though she's not flanking him, there's
She does
two
not
No,
flank
there's
him.
only
advantages.
11. I only
11?
got 11.
You come running in and whoa with your rapier. Because it's rapier you have, right?
No, I have short sword.
Short sword. Short sword, and he just does this little whoop, and your blade's like right there kissing his belly, but not touching him.
Hey!
He's in a bad situation. It's not a pleasant day. Especially when you're in
I'm
a room
okay
full of
with
soldiers and you're immediately outnumbered. It's a bad day. Okay, Kriv. There's a crocodile walking up behind you.
So there is.
Come inside.
Well, first I'm going to try something. I'm going to try...
Can you block the pathway for
Oh,
them?
you could web it.
Yeah, web it.
Then we go higher.
It'd slow it down.
Light it on fire.
Burn,
Or
baby.
fire.
Fire is always the
Oh.
solution.
We could web it, oil it, and then light it on fire.
We did
That
have
sounds like a
extra
great
oil,
weekend.
remember? It's the
I
barbecue.
think I'm going to wait on
Quite the Friday
that,
night.
that big gun. So I'm gonna try instead firebolting it and then moving inside.
So we're gonna piss it off and then
Piss it off, and then ole!
Yeah.
because we kill the paladin, it goes away anyways.
Good luck, you. No.
Yeah, that's right.
I can
Yeah.
solo a
Kill the
crocodile.
paladin, it goes bye bye.
That's how we save Sister Soul.
That's what. That's why Sister Solus remembers it really well.
So I'm gonna
Kill the
Remember there was this
I'm
sharp
gonna come here
Get the guy from
Okay.
the back.
and shoot this one with the firebolt.
And he's facing me.
It's okay, you
Wow.
got plenty of hit points.
No, but then he doesn't see it coming, so he can't dodge it.
Well,
He can still
his
dodge.
sense of awareness of the combat is going
16 will hit.
That
on.
was
16 will hit.
I'm gonna grapple his ass.
Grapple it. 2 fistfuls.
8 damage.
8 damage,
Okay.
and then cold AC
We got you
blast
covered.
Who knew the water temple would be so cold?
So cold, like death. I was never cold at the fire temple.
It's always warm.
You
Sister
were rare.
Solus.
What? I said nothing.
She said at the furnace temple.
I'm assuming. I'm just, making
I heard
an
this thing from this person.
assumption.
No, the dwarven furnace. I meant furnace by fire temple. Furnace temple, yes.
Yeah, I'm just asking for a friend.
Sister Solus, what would you like to do?
I'm going to hit him with
Okay.
my mace. I'm gonna mace him in the face.
Oh, that half damage thing doesn't work against fire, does it?
And you know
Technically,
what?
it says it's against everything, but I didn't
Pelor.
count the fire.
Pelor guides my hand.
Oh, inspiration.
Big balls.
Ooh.
Are you freaking kidding me?
A 9
Okay,
plus 6.
so a 13. It hits.
13
hits. 13 hits.
13 hits. 12
Okay.
does not. 13
Believe it or
does.
not, they're all badass and stuff, yet their AC is really low for someone that's called a knight and wears armor.
Well, they're just not very.
And
It's
here
probably
I'm
because
naked
they're
and
walls of muscle.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
There.
2 points of good points. Take
It's
that
all
in the
matrix.
face.
I need to get a better weapon.
Yeah.
You need a magical weapon.
I know, I want that
Would you
one
like a
mace,
scimitar?
that's all.
Are
I can't use a scimitar.
crossbow.
you good with
I have a
understanding?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Because I'm gonna keep that advantage for Miss Pang.
I'm just waiting for Crib to thunderwave us all.
We outnumbered them 2 to 1 now,
Phew.
so I'm like, nah, no.
And 2 of them
Phew,
are
there's a
disadvantaged.
large crocodile crawling up behind you.
I
You can use
recommend,
the one eye.
I recommend coming into the room with the rest of us.
I shouldn't flirt with it.
You know, I
Flash
think
the sign!
I think she's a good kisser, but she uses lots of teeth.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my earlier plan of distinguishing the torch and then sneaking in.
Okay. So you're just gonna like whoosh,
Poof.
poof.
I want people not to be.
Get in.
So,
You have
so
Yeah, get in.
where are
You have
you
to
going
get in.
Where are you gonna get in and then hide? Because you have to be out of plain sight.
Hide under the bed.
Well, if I was
Hide under the
distinguishing the torch,
table.
I was assuming there would be some darkness.
Well, it's
It's
still
not.
there's dim light.
There's a
coming
little
from that.
tiny, I mean, it's
So
barely
standing
a
out in
flicker.
the open, you can't whoosh, ninja vanish. You need to have something to vanish.
They're
behind.
not paying attention.
They're not
to
paying
you, my
attention
friend.
to you, yeah.
How do I
I'm
show-
thinking with the insane melee going off. You know,
I was
Just go in
you've
and
got
hide.
combat advantage because you have friends within every square in this room practically.
Mm-hmm. I figured that. I was thinking that
Just
it
hide
says
in
he,
the
he
corner.
gets a
Little
damage
that-
reduction
is that
bonus
a
if he
tiefling
sees the
together?
attack coming.
Mm-hmm.
That if he
Yeah,
doesn't
I think
see
it
me
is.
coming,
I like it too.
True.
that's an advantage.
You
There's a little
could
bit of meta.
you could go under the bed. 'cause
Under the
these are
table?
beds.
Oh, yeah.
Under the bed. You come in and under the bed.
Yeah.
And the sheet.
But that
across
means technically you're flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, so that means...
If he chooses to switch to the rapier, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it would give her advantage on him.
No, technically he's not flanking because he doesn't know
He's
he's,
hiding.
there.
Oh.
It doesn't give you can't have like hiding and the combat advantage.
If you're surrounded by ninjas,
They're not hiding.
they're not actually flanking you, but
Wait,
you're still going
why
to
is
get
he
advantage
hiding?
once they strike.
Why is he hiding?
Because he's a
He's
rogue.
hiding because he wants to hit this guy who's taking half damage from attacks he can see coming, so he can on his next turn shoot him with full damage.
Full damage.
Yeah.
Since he does a massive amount of damage. So all of a sudden there's going to be this crossbow bolt flying out from under the bed, hitting him in the calf, striking a major artery all at once.
I'm gonna hamstring him.
That's
Okay.
a good plan.
That's a good point.
So go ahead and give me your sneaky and see if you can disappear from view.
Apparently not.
That's gonna be
So that's
6.
okay.
You think you have hidden from everyone's view.
But there are
By the
modifiers
way-
for stealth for light levels.
Yes, but he's still within the 15 feet of the dim light.
Yeah.
It's okay.
The rest of you, he's skittered and his feet are sticking out.
Oh,
But
very
just don't
sneaky.
He's not within Alright, let's 15 come on. feet of
But
it.
would-
He's 20 feet
Would
from
he
it.
get advantage though? Because there's like 3
He's 20
people
feet
in
from it.
between.
Yeah, he's got
There's one
advantage,
guy
but
right
doesn't
here.
give him full damage.
And
That
the
guy
guy's
saw
the
him.
guy's
No,
less than 10
So
feet away.
this guy saw him, but
What it is basically they saw him walk into the room and disappear around the bed, so they know he's there.
let's start it.
Yeah.
And then let's just go.
Okay.
Okay, so then it is Tark's turn. On the
Uh,
table, you got the big guy here, the pirate guy
I'm
there.
gonna get this guy.
You're gonna go for the one that's right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's at disadvantage, or well, not disadvantage. He's got a -4, so
Well, to attack.
for in saving throws too.
She doesn't do anything that requires a saving throw.
Sure. I'm just saying.
She stabs.
11.
11. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that misses. As all of a sudden you do that and shink comes the shield to just block your blow from above.
So they're armored too?
Well, no, they're pretty much unclothed, but they have shield and sword.
Sword and board.
Basically, it's like an old plank from a pirate ship as a shield. Okay, so you stabbed at that one. That one's gonna stab at you back. Just gonna shield and come at you with the sword.
And it's going to hit.
No, it's not. It's -4.
Oh, it's a
remember?
12. Okay.
It's -4.
I thought it was a 19.
I'm assuming a 12 will not hit you.
Nope.
Okay. This one is going to go ahead and be okay with where it's standing because it can't get any advantage and go after Riona.
Okay.
Only -1. Ooh, will a 19 hit you?
Yes, a 19 will hit me.
Okay, and you are wearing armor, right? No?
No.
This is an important question with their sharks. If you are wearing, it does 1 extra. Ooh. The shark teeth, it hits you with the sword, and all of a sudden does 6 points of damage plus. So 9 points of damage as it hits you like a sword would, but all of a sudden you realize those shark teeth just dig into your bare flesh and rip.
And just remember, you have 5 extra hit
5
points.
Yes.
temporary hit points.
So it's
Sound like
37
fun
minus
weapons to
9.
pick up.
What's that?
So
That's
those like
28.
Those are cool weapons because if someone's not wearing armor, they do an extra D8 basically.
Pick it up.
Yeah,
is it a strength or that's probably a strength?
it's a strength weapon. Yeah, it's not a finesse weapon. It's just it's almost like the Aztec obsidian
Or the
sword.
Maori.
Yeah.
The Maori, yeah.
Where it's
The
got-
Maori used shark's teeth for edging their weapons.
It makes you think you're back in Dark Sun because it's an organic weapon. Okay, so that was that one, and 5, 10, 15, 20. His crocodile eyes looking in the room going, I want to come inside.
He's giving us the puppy eyes.
Yeah, he's like, I could squeeze through that room, but I'd take up the whole room.
There's no space for him on the other side of the door.
I know.
Mwahaha.
And he's too big for the door.
That's right.
What he could do is squeeze and lose half his movement, but that really doesn't help if he can't get all the way through.
Because he has to have enough movement to reach an
To get
occupiable
in the
space.
room.
Somebody
Or
was
he'd be
stuck
like
there.
all squished in there and you
Yeah,
don't get
he'd
combat
be snapping.
advantage. And
And we get attack of opportunity. Okay.
Okay, so his boss, however, on the other hand, is going to. Oh, I was going to do that thing, but I didn't do that thing. Sword's not working on the barbarian whatsoever. He's going to turn around and go after the ranger that's in front of him.
Okay.
You seem to look like you can get killed easy.
Apparently I can.
Well, a 19 hits you.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so it's going to be 6 points of damage. As he comes for the backswing, will a unnatural 20 hit you?
Yes.
6 more points of damage. As he's just going stick, 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 stick.
Okay.
Okay, Riona.
All right. So I'm going to shimmy in here.
Ooh, put yourself in the dangerous place.
Even though
She
you're...
loves to be
For the
dangerous.
advantage.
Yep.
So I can flank him with...
Talent.
You could come around and flank the other one. Though. We have flank sandwich.
It's already kind of a flank.
have Hugh crawl out here on his
Flank
knees.
cluster.
Hey, on your
Okay.
knees, you got an advantage against arrows. If anyone's shooting arrows in this room.
That's what she said.
That's
Well, that's going to hit.
gonna hit. Yep.
And so I'm going to hit him in the face with my ladle for 7. And I'm going to spend a point of key for a flurry of blows.
Yeah, it's funny because you see we're gonna wind up.
That's going to hit him again. 1 and 2 more hits
Combat advantage is key.
for 9 and 7.
Not quite yet. I think it takes an extra feat to convert combat advantage to key, but
Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing?
Probably not.
No. But it sounds good.
That'd be so OP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be like, I've got to get combat advantage right now.
That'll be for the next book when the power creep starts.
Oh.
We'll call that one martial awareness.
Oh, and do I get to split my move?
You can finish your movement if you'd like. And one step out.
Right.
Walks up, backs to the head a couple times, and steps out. Okay.
The fire cult is watching.
I think she gets advantage for more witty repartee.
You see Quiv kind of twitch when you say that.
Oh.
I'm just, pretending.
Yeah.
You're going to sword slash him?
Sword slash him again. Ow!
And again, your sword fails to find flesh, but looks really fancy in the flash and flurry. What it is she knocked him off center, so you just barely missed again on the other side. He's doing this whole
can live with that.
wibble, wibble, wobble, wobble. Because the bad guys wibble, but they don't fall down. Okay, so you're good with where you're standing?
Yes.
Okay. So, it is going to be Crib's turn.
Going to...
You're not going to go out in the hallway?
No.
No. Going to firebolt the knight again.
Okay.
10 will not hit.
Your firebolt goes flying off, hitting some of this jacked up wall over here, throwing some stones and things.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that.
Good with where you're standing? Want to lay back in the bed and cast spells from bed?
No, I'm good.
Okay. It's a pirate bunk. You might get scabies. Sister Solace.
Judging by Riona's witty repartee, okay, I'm going to actually... First I'm going to yell a curse.
Okay.
And but keeping in her vein, but still within my milieu or my pantheon. Yeah, my, it's like, may holy fire purge your evil from this realm. Yay!
Just in case there are any survivors.
Exactly. And I am going to hit him with my mace.
Okay.
So
You advantage.
I can't. Oh, that's right. I do because he's flanked.
You have combat advantage.
Yeah.
I'm like, you did-
We're all about the combat
yeah,
advantage.
it's... Wow.
Oh.
Paylor does not wish you to do physical harm right now.
Apparently not.
Perhaps Paylor senses that you should take a different path and possibly convert this cultist. Or maybe talk to him. Hey, you're the one that rolled a 2 and a 3 with advantage, okay? Don't give me that look. Talk to your god.
Yeah, but the ironic thing is I gave up inspiration to get advantage when theoretically I already had it the last time.
Yeah. I let you.
It's all right. Let's
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
inspiration again.
So, Hugh, you believe you are hiding like the best ninja ever.
I'm going to shoot them like the best ninja ever.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your strike. By the way, yes, his passive perception caught where you were hiding.
Okay. I'm not at advantage.
You are not. Well, technically you are because you have an ally adjacent.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just that he'll
gets a
take
sneak
half
attack, he
damage.
doesn't
You
get-
still get sneak attack, he just takes half damage instead of full damage.
Natural 20!
And then you drop a natural 20 from your hiding spot that you're so confident that you know they can't see
So
your...
you're double damage
The
anyways.
worst part is your pants got hiked up when you slid, so your socks are showing through your shoes.
Oh no, my
And
penis
they're
sucks.
Argyle.
So roll for your damage. Don't get an extra dice for your crossbow damage.
Extra D8.
Yeah, so D8.
Because
I got one there if you want to borrow that one.
Sure. All right.
Ooh,
17
that's a lot of-
plus 3
Wow.
is 20.
Wow. Unfortunately, he did see it coming, but wow. That's still, even at half, that's a lot of damage. As all of a sudden, beautiful, very telegraphed crossbow bolt goes flying across the room. Bedsheet goes fluttering as it goes flicking out. And you just see... Kunk! And sticks the guy in the back of the thigh right below the butt cheek. As you just hear him just, ah!
Hey, didn't take an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get here too.
Are you good with where you're hiding? Or would you like to do another hide check? Because you get that bonus dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I'm trying to try and hide myself again after that.
Okay, go
Yep.
for it.
All right. 14.
14?
Yeah.
Whoop, you tuck your legs in and you pull the little bed sheet down and you believe that you have hid yourself successfully from everyone's passive perception. Does anyone in the room have higher than 12?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you know?
Wisdom bonus
It
plus...
is a 12.
It is a 12?
Mine's an
13.
11,
Oh,
so...
not good enough to see him though.
13.
13, okay. So yes, you have successfully disappeared from everyone's sight in this room, by the way. For real.
So if
For
you have to get
reals.
higher than a 12, a 13 isn't good enough
Well, I
to
was
see
just
him.
asking if anyone had, because he rolled 14.
Oh,
You need a
okay.
passive perception of 14 or higher.
Oh, because you said 12. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, basically the bad guys are 12.
oh, okay.
That's the magic number for them seeing things that they shouldn't just be picking up on. Okay, so that was you
Almost need to go a little
disappearing.
bit further away from the door.
Okay,
You hide under that bed. I don't want it.
go explore, Tark.
Find the
Yeah.
You got
Get
this
the
one
knight.
here. You got that one there.
Only if you have damage though.
Well, that's fine.
Well, we
I
still
mean,
have
we
to
still have to
move
whittle
away.
it down.
Still damage.
Yeah,
You can always,
little damage.
and
is
remember,
better than
you don't
none.
have to
Yeah.
attack. You have other skills: persuasion, intimidation.
seduction.
You could
Fun.
grapple. You could grapple
Yes.
him. You know,
Yeah, you said you were going to grapple him.
if you think you might be stronger than him.
Yeah, I'll try to grapple him, I guess. I'm on top of the table.
You're gonna basically dive and grapple him.
Yeah, it's just a straight
Yep, strength. Public strength check.
13.
I think I can beat that. +3.
Mm.
You reach down to do this little chokehold thing, and he just nonchalantly grabs your hand and throws it off. Ugh, none of that.
He's not that kind of boy.
He likes kissing his crocodile.
Ew.
Lizard man and crocodile. He likes scales.
He's a scaly.
He's a scaly guy. Okay, so this one doesn't know about the guy under the bed. Is gonna go ahead and attack the barbarian that just tried to wrestle his boss. I like the way you smile when I picked up the D4. No. I'm just gonna say no. This one's gonna go after Riona.
Oh,
Shit.
Wow! I might actually do something
16.
with that one. So, unnatural 20.
hits.
Okay, he's coming after
I know what my
you.
next thing is.
You're gonna do the healy.
Yep.
It's gonna be 6 plus, so 8 points of damage as that sword bites into your other side, and it's just tearing up flesh. Riona's a toughie. That's good.
Well, you know, I've had some advantage passed my way thanks to the light of Palor.
And then he's gonna turn around and he's gonna shank the barbarian because that whole wrestle thing. He knows exactly what you were going for, was restraining him so your friends all do an Ides of March moment, and he's not gonna be going down like that. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do the second attack.
No.
Crit
Is that a
fail.
one?
Crit
That's
fail.
a 1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn.
So that second attack
Do we
does
have the
not
deck?
land.
We do have the deck.
Yay.
Well, it might land in his
Not-
ally.
The
Not on her.
That's the crit deck for players. We want the crit deck
For GMs.
for GMs. Crit deck for GMs.
Jess, what are you making?
I'm making a blanket.
Oh.
One little square at a time.
Critical fail.
I'm trying to make a slightly larger square this time. And I've lost.
Those cards
I
out.
somehow have one stitch more than I should, so I'm kind of trying.
And for the record on the crit decks against you guys, I took out the super horrible ones because apparently there's 8 cards in this crit deck that are like paramount to killing you.
Yeah, they're
We
like
appreciate that.
they're like save throw or
Yeah, the super lethal ones, yeah. It's the ones that have blood splatters covering like half the card.
I'm glad you took those out.
So, would you have our barbarian, since she was the victim of the attack, pull the top card? And it's going to be
second one.
the first symbol.
Took it out of you. Your next attack deals minimum damage. Oh.
Okay.
So if he attacks, it's only for the bare absolute minimum.
But you do take 6 points from that first attack. So his second attack, pretty much he overextended and hyperextended his elbow.
So half.
Might have almost been better just let me say he dropped his weapon. Okay, so he stabs at you, then he hyperextends his arm, missing horribly, probably because he's realizing he's surrounded, and my god, this is gonna suck.
And it's piercing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So half damage for
He's
you.
shooting him in the butt.
And the crocodile moves closer to the door, and it's like, there's eyeball looking in there, and it's doing the crocodile.
Meanwhile, Crib was like, "Get away."
I can do crocodile
We could
first.
shut the door.
Get some loving on the.
Oh, you're gonna warm up the D20?
No,
Yeah.
this isn't D20s. These are D8s.
Oh, for the heels. You're giving the heels some extra cleavage love.
I'm hoping, yeah.
Okay, Riona.
Cleavage love. Right. Well then,
She's loving that. One step in, smack, smack, one step out.
if you
Get him.
just turn to the fire cult, this could all be over. But oh no, we're gonna have to teach you the hard way.
In that voice. In the face.
Yeah.
9. Should I flurry of blows again?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, natural 20!
That may have happened.
That may have happened.
And another big hit.
Okay.
So the natural 20 is
2d4 plus 10.
Do we
Yep.
use the crit deck?
2d4.
You could use the crit deck if you don't want to use the extra damage.
No, use the extra damage because he
Extra
takes
damage.
half.
Crit deck
So
could
do
be
you-
extra damage.
Crit deck could be something cool. Is this the deck for players to attack monsters with?
I kind of want to see what the crit deck does.
Okay.
Just to give you an
Sure choice.
example, it could be something like, and you're doing blunt, right? Tenderize, quadruple damage, and the target becomes vulnerable to bludgeoning damage for 1 minute.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
So
there we go.
Well, she has to draw. I was giving an example.
Quadruple damage.
Yeah.
I say because I'm a blood.
Shuffling. You can cut the deck, or you can just draw from the top. Your choice. Luck be a lady tonight.
I never touched a drop. Quadruple damage.
Awesome.
And if the damage the target takes is equal to or greater than 1/4 of their maximum hit points, they lose a leg.
And that's the one with. Look for the one with the hammer.
Oh, a hammer. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, God.
What?
What?
What does it say?
Quadruple damage, and the target speed is reduced by half. Additionally, for every 5 feet the target moves, it takes 1d6 damage.
Shattered
Ooh.
knee is what it's called.
Ooh.
It doesn't need an arrow to the knee, it needs a ladle to the knee.
So
Okay, so just roll your regular
Ladle.
damage and quadruple it. Which might be better than rolling extra dice.
9 times 4.
9
36.
times. Jesus fucking Christ!
36.
Is that a quarter of his damage?
And
See,
she
now,
steps.
aren't you glad you did the
She
extra
steps
point?
5 foot in and just does this like
Flurry
knee
of blows.
sweeping shot,
And she
you
still has another
all
hit.
Yeah.
hear this horrible sound
Crunchy
as
squish.
the leg just shatters under the blow, and just. By the way, his knees go this way, but it goes. As you just hear a horrendous scream as he goes down clutching the knee.
Alright, so then I hit him again.
And then she does the kung fu move of coming down this way with an over the head shot as he's falling down to make sure it's a.
Got 7 damage.
So 7 more on top of the 36 on top of the 9.
Death stroke. Okay.
And you just.
Yay! And guess what? The crocodile disappears.
As he just
Or does he?
crumples under the
It's a
flurry
paladin
of your blows.
I put that
Oh
card on
my.
the bottom.
It's a
And
paladin.
nobody notices the moment, but there's no eyeball leering in there.
Crocodile.
Right.
Oh,
Well, it's
Schnecky.
my turn then.
No, but I'm going to turn back around here.
Well, we might be able to get this
Hello,
last guy to
hello.
surrender.
Well, no, we got 2.
We got
And
two.
I'm angry, so I'm going to kill. I'm going to attack.
She's just mean.
I'm going to attack this one right there.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
So I'm going to use my short sword.
Okay.
Totally channel the anger.
And miss. And miss.
So apparently your
My dice do
your
not like me
bow
today.
arm is saying, "Get your bow back in me."
Yeah.
Put the sword away. You're meant to be a ranged dealer.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go.
Okay, Kriv. I know. I don't know who's in charge of the Pandora today, but
He is getting a PhD in philosophy. So
Oh, there
that's
you go.
sure. Maybe he's trying different things. Ambiance setting.
Oh, he's
We've
flanked.
obviously made some terrible choices. I'm gonna firebolt that one.
Okay.
That's going to be a 13.
13. Not that guy. Remember that those guys are slightly different. They've got the shield in their hand. 13 does not hit. All of a sudden, the Reaver who had the shield here and Slash saw your shot coming, goes like this and just deflects it right off the shield. Arr! There. Good with where you're standing?
Yep.
Okay. Sister Solace?
All right, who's injured?
And
So
yourself.
just- what about you?
I'm only down 6.
Yeah,
She takes that
you're
damage
fine.
from everything.
So.
She's like, I
Okay,
got this.
so, because I can go up to 6 people.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna-
We'll take it then.
Yeah, I'll take it.
This way? Yeah, no, you're getting it. That's not like, I need to know who's injured.
Her HMO doesn't give you a choice for optional medical care. You get what you get.
Well, there's 5 of us, so just go for it.
Okay, so I am going to heal us all.
You're going to do healing word?
No, a prayer of
Oh,
healing.
prayer of healing.
Does that get you too?
Yes.
Come on.
Taylor, take
Double
these
double
damage
eights,
away.
double eights. Fuck!
Still good.
It's better than
6
nothing.
hit points back gets, I believe, Talon back to full health.
No, it's 6. It's 6 plus.
Your wisdom modifier.
No, yeah. Hold on a second.
Isn't it?
I'm back to full health.
Plus.
Barbarian's like, ain't no thing.
Also,
Ain't no thing. Give me a chicken wing.
Plus 3. So 9 points of damage.
Hit
Anti-damage.
points. 9 points of hit
9
points back.
points of anti-damage.
So
I'm only 3 away from full health.
my bonus hit points are gone.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Once those are gone, they're gone.
oh.
No.
No, the temporary hit points.
They last for 8 hours.
Guess what?
Baby.
Yes, but
No.
your max is up.
No, what I'm saying is if you lose your temporary hit points, you don't regain those. Those are gone. Those
Yeah.
are gone. It's temporary
Oh,
shielding.
gotcha.
Remember
Understand,
your
yes.
spell that healed for 5 and gave 5 temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Once temporary hit points are gone, they're gone. It's basically
it
magical
lasts,
hardening.
Oh, okay. I thought it lasts
And-
for 8 hours. So.
It does, but
It does, but once it takes damage, it evaporates.
Okay.
It doesn't heal back
think
up.
of it
Send
as
those
once you use them, they're gone.
Yeah, it's a magical
But you have
shielding.
up to 8 hours to use them in.
Yeah.
But I was very happy to use them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, any other spells for you, Sister Solace?
No, that's.
Hugh.
Hugh.
Your hiding spot.
I'm
You
sure-
hear this trumpeting music.
But, no, but I'm going to move.
You have no one adjacent to you, so. While she's moving, what would you like to do? There's the one here and the one over there. You believe that you
But if I move there, it will give him an attack of opportunity on me.
No, it won't. Not if you move around him.
Here, so
Yeah.
I
See if
can
you
flank from the
leave his
table.
threatening
Wait,
area.
I want to flank him.
But I can flank from the table.
Yeah, but now I'm giving you guys flank automatically.
I'm flanking him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not
she's
me.
making.
Or you can just go for that guy who I'm.
And you two can
Yeah.
flank that
Yeah.
one.
Gonna jump on the other one.
I'm sure the guy next to me.
You're gonna just point blank right into the ankle crossbow bolt.
I was
It
thinking about going out from under the bed a little bit and shooting up into the.
Hey, depending on your
armpit.
dice roll, it may be straight up the pelvis.
All right.
Go for it.
Right up
You
Main
have
Street.
advantage.
All right.
Right up Main Street.
Ah.
Oh, well, it's good that you had advantage.
It was very good that you have advantage because putting an arrow to the barbarian would be very, very
You
unhelpful.
could try.
Yeah. But that misses.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the blanket now has a little hole from a coral that went flying up and just shattered up into the ceiling and came sprinkling down on the table.
Oops.
I don't think that's going to be stealthy much longer.
You can stealth again if you'd like.
You could go to the other bed and try to stealth under it.
I'm going to stealth under the other
But you know you're giving her advantage
I just
if
stay
you're
there.
visible. right?
If you basically make
you
sure
come
that you're
out,
aware
you're-
there.
What was that?
If you let this person know you're there, basically if you do not hide,
Yeah.
she gets combat advantage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna find someplace else to hide. I think.
Okay, so
Just
you're
scooch
gonna
under the other bed.
scurry across to the other bed. That's what. Hey, as long
So
as you
do
don't
your
stand
stealth.
up, you're not you have the speed to crawl across.
Yep.
And,
And
wow.
you get up, scurry, scurry, scurry,
That's
scurry.
what all your bonuses.
You know, you believe you successfully hidden over the other bed after crawling across the room.
I am the monster under the bed.
Okay. Tark, you thought you saw something from the corner of your eye out of the bed for a second. There was like something that blew up over your head. You barely noticed it. What would you like to do?
Oh, sorry.
I want to flank the person between me and Talon.
Okay. So you're going to jump down off the table?
Yep.
Give me an athletics check to make sure you just don't break your butt.
20.
you casually just step off the table and you're right there ready to do your thing.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
I want the crit.
Really ready to do her thing.
Okay, you'd like the crit card?
I would.
Okay. And it's a piercing weapon. Ooh.
Yeah.
Pass that so she may draw the card. I just wanted to know myself.
Oh.
And it's the piercing one, which is the bow, the arrow, and the knife. So it's the second one.
Distracting jab. Quadruple damage, and the target has disadvantage on attacks until the end of the encounter.
Awesome.
Jesus Christ.
And they're already at disadvantage.
I don't think I shuffled the super
Well,
lethal ones that way.
They have a minus.
They have the minus. I have a minus on them anyways. Too.
Yeah.
So
Neck
yay.
wound, triple damage.
That's gonna be 28 damage.
You basically
It's
straight from the side, and just obviously you were fighting them face to face, and they were blocking and things. You step to the side, just right up the rib cage, and the body slackens on your blade as you pull free. It just crumples to the ground.
Is that right?
Well then.
I guess crit deck.
The next one was pinned, which is triple damage, and they're pinned wherever they're standing.
Also nice.
It's got some really fucking lethal cards.
nice. And
Yeah.
a powerful mace.
Mm-hmm.
You need a magic mace. Yeah, that pretty gold one.
A holy sprinkler.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only one left. It's pretty sparse on my side. So
Interrogate. Question.
I'm comfortable with
believe it or
this.
not, the Reaver that's facing Riona throws the sword down and basically surrenders.
Which means we can't do anything because she's lawful good.
She's throwing the sword down, saying, "You've beaten us. Your fire cult is stronger than the water cult, apparently."
Aye, that's
And-
true.
And I'm just trying so hard not to.
And this is what she looks like. A little bikini-clad chick in some fishing nets with some pants and boots and shark sword, a little shield. That's actually like some kind of, crustacean.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Drip huffs and storms out. Cast light and stays watch.
I'm gonna go pick up my bow.
And closes the door behind him.
Oh, you just got crib door slammed.
I'm just
And you're gonna open the door he just slammed in your face and follow after? Two stoic figures in the hallway.
Well, I'm not angry.
Okay. Stoic. I said stoic.
Yeah, so I just go get my bow.
Okay.
I guess I'll get out from under the bed.
Right.
Everyone stealthily do that.
Is it safe to come out now?
Hello.
It's like we can ask her where the cult leader is. Well, let's get the map too.
Let's strip her down and tie her up, and
Oh,
then
we
loot
should
the room.
definitely-
Yeah, and
Sarah.
loot the bot.
Loot the room.
So I'm glad that you've come to understand the power of the fire cults. Especially with as skimpily as you're dressed, you'll find it's a far warmer place to be.
Your friends are also in a far warmer place.
That's true.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, because they're burning in hell. and just because I'm playing along, it's like, yes, hell. Because of course I look like a demon.
We're gonna have to tie you up now and ask you a few questions.
Okay, so who
strongly
said they were going for
recommend
the
you
map, by the
answer
way?
them. I said pick
all
up the
the
map.
loot.
Okay, well, you left the room already.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
said
suggested it.
Let's do all the loot.
Okay, so the our barbarian friend is immediately tossing beds looking for stash, because that's what barbarian pirates do.
Does she find me?
Okay. You come crawling out, she grabs the sheet.
But
She's
it's
like,
like this guy.
hey! So Riona is
used
interrogating
your
the
help.
prisoner.
I'm gonna tie her to a chair and ask her some questions.
Okay, so you turn the chair around, tie her to it
Nice.
with the glowing rope.
Yes. I forgot. It was so low.
It's like a whole total Wonder
This is a
Woman moment.
This is a magical rope that makes you tell the truth, or it hurts you.
That's right.
This is the magical lasso.
Actually, that would be a fairly
You can
decent
use your
intimidation.
dramaturgy.
I would give you advantage
Done
for
before.
something like that.
All right.
It's like,
You were
no,
free
it's
to
light.
make that,
I know.
Right.
I'll do it.
All right.
So our barbarian friend who's tossing the room,
Okay.
she's going to get. Would you like just the total list?
Yeah, sure.
You're getting a total of 30 gold pieces, 12 platinum pieces, 4 garnets, which are worth about 100 gold pieces each.
Sweet.
And 2 potions of greater healing.
Ooh.
So who's taking what? Or you guys can keep the common stash together and then divide it later.
We'll keep the common stash.
Who's going to take the healing potions, just so we know?
Oh, let's see.
I'd say Riona would get one.
Yeah.
And give the other one to Chris.
Okay.
I agree.
With his life choices, he will make healing potion drinking a habit.
Yeah.
Cast and drink. Cast and drink. That's what Criv does now.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna look up a drunken caster template somewhere.
What do you do with a drunken Criv now? What do you do with a drunken Criv now? Burning cups early in the morning. Okay, and so whoever gets the healing potions, just write them down.
Yep.
Or I'll give you the chips if you want the chips. I have healing potion chips.
Healing potion chips. Hold it. I packed extras too.
Oh, you packed extras?
Yeah, I found. Write it down, Andy.
I mean, yes.
You'll love
They're
seeing
so
them.
pretty.
Oh no, they're not Pokemon chips.
not.
They're actually chips that we got at Munch's and Joanne's.
Potions.
Oh,
how cute!
After Halloween, they had them on sale, and we picked up a couple.
That's the best use of these ever.
I was thinking of getting making some water and dyeing them halfway, so it looks like half full potion of red.
That'd be super cute. Or you could probably just water.
Just
color it
watercolor
on
marker. Yeah.
That's cool. What are the bees?
Kelly got them from Talia. From, these are gorgeous. Yeah, she gave me some. So
Super pretty.
yeah.
Well, if you go to DoubleTree, today's Open to the Public is the bead show.
These are the ones that I was telling you
All the
about that
colors,
look like
all
pearls
the
that have
typing.
been
You actually
spattered
get
with
a
blood.
really good price,
They're
but you're buying
gorgeous.
big stuff too.
Yeah. If I had the money right now.
Okay.
And they have gold beads that are 24 karat gold plated that you can get a bag of.
See, I know
really tiny
somebody
ones
who wears
for
a lot
only
of
$350.
red.
Oh.
See, I know somebody who wears a lot of red and black.
And likes beads.
So these are gorgeous.
Who could that be?
Okay. So Hugh, you're gonna go up and try to do the intimidation or persuasion.
Oh, did I pick the map
Deception?
up also?
Yep.
Okay, the map you notice is actually of the countryside. They're actually plotting where to be moving their forces next.
Oh. This is handy to have.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
So now we don't know where the tokens were because we've been standing on that table. Alright. Persuasion.
Whoops.
I thought you were doing deception.
Deception,
Aren't you
you're
bad
right.
at that?
Yes. So 14.
Deception 14. Okay, so what is the deceit that you were plotting before? That the magical lasso will cause physical harm for lies?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone who does persuasion or interrogation will now have advantage while she's wearing the lasso.
I can do
I've got
the
+3
lie
intimidate.
detector deceit again.
But we've also got the glowy.
The
I mean, you
glowy.
could make the lasso maybe glow more or something, because we've already got the lasso of truth engaged.
Oh, no, that's light.
Yeah, I have very little charisma, so I got a 0 for
I've got a
persuasion.
3 on
I'm better at persuasion.
Persuasion or intimidation, you could use either way to question the captive.
Right. I'm gonna go with persuasion.
Okay.
So, I think we need to start with who is your
I'm gonna
leader
come back in.
and where do we find them?
Tell a good roll.
So for a 22.
Wow.
Damn.
That's a pretty good one.
I'm persuaded.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
Sorry.
I'm like, why are you messing with stuff?
I was trying to pick it up.
Stop messing with stuff. Our master is Gar Scatterkeel.
Gar Scatterkeel? Who is keeping notes? Alright. Gar Scatterkeel.
Shatterkeel, sorry.
Gar
As in like a keel of a boat.
I figured.
Thank you. I'm like,
You're welcome.
that makes much more sense.
I was trying to do my piratey R. That's right. Shatter heel. R.
What's up with that lady with the ogres?
Yeah, the trolls or ogres or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the sea hag. She's in charge of the monsters in the middle of the temple. She doesn't let us humanoids near their area. If you know about her, I'm surprised she didn't eat the pretty elf there. and this the rate Weaver gives you kind of like a sexy.
I have no charisma, so I don't know how pretty I am.
Neither does she. That's why it works.
How does she get along with Gar?
Now listen, you. If you value your soul and your continued health, you're gonna not use any of that sassy talk with my companions.
And she kind of backs down.
That's right.
Because you're intimidating.
Because I'm persuasive.
And she'll drown you in honey.
That too. What else did we want to know? Now that we've got it.
Actually, I was kind of
Where do we find the...
Grace, you were supposed to tell me who and where.
And basically she's saying at the other end of the temple and kind of like gestures with her head that direction.
Right.
How many people are guarding?
Are you going to ask that?
Yes. How many people are guarding this cult leader?
The
Shelter
entire
kill.
force of the temple is there to protect Gar. Though Gar doesn't need it for he is...
The Quizards Hatterack.
Really?
Sorry, I just couldn't resist.
He is the water prophet of the elemental evil and leader of the crushing wave cults.
How's that been working for you?
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.